Hi, everybody. This is the Brash Rhino. I'm here with a few of my
Hi.
friends. We're going to be doing a post-inauguration party bus. So I am here with
I'm not your friend, motherfucker.
Oh, shots.
I'm joking.
Right out the door.
At Biggest Mikey from the Biggest Mikey podcast. Got
What's going on?
Jay Fry.
What up?
Jay Fry, Deplorable Turtle. We've got Reenie,
Hey,
who is at a fucking leaf. Is that right?
a fucking leaf. Yeah, my channel's after the facts.
Okay, after the facts. And then last of all, we have our good friend, and I'm going to screw this up. Deplorable Mike.
Macoptra.
Is that right?
Sound it out.
Okay, so
He said Macoptra. He said sound it out right now. That was a commandment. That's amazing.
I really hope this works as recording. It says it's broadcasting. When we're done broadcasting,
I see a live bar lit up.
It says live. I see it.
I did put it to private because I wasn't sure what I was doing. So once
That
this is
was
done,
probably a good call. Maybe leave it to private till the end.
Would hide that from the world.
Once this is done, doesn't it just load it to YouTube to watch later?
It
magically.
might. I think that's what it's supposed to do. Yeah, Jay would know.
If not, guys,
We're supposed to give this to Greasy. This is embarrassing, guys.
if not, guys, we're doing this for absolutely no reason. So I just want everybody to be aware of that.
Yeah.
It's inauguration day, right? I mean, it's a day to celebrate. It's like election day 2.0.
No, man, no. This is the purge election year right now.
Yes, it is. Oh man, I've got a buddy who's in DC right now, and he just posted on Facebook. He's like, "I'm trying to get some dinner. There's all these assholes in black running around smashing shit. Like my restaurant is closed."
Oh my gosh, did you guys see the videos of the cops like spraying them? Like it looked like with hoses or some kind of like water gun or something.
I didn't see it.
It's called pepper spray.
I saw some idiots getting hosed with pepper spray. But, you know, it brings it warms my cold dead heart a little bit to see those guys get.
It brings a tear to my eye and theirs.
I don't understand how they're still protesting. Like how long can you protest for before you like go hungry and need to start working and pay
I
your
was going to
bills?
say before you run out of air.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like, at this point, it's guys, you did your riots after the election.
Yeah.
It's just kind of redundant. Like, come on, can we just move on here?
Yeah, you begged the electoral college and that didn't work.
Oh my
Mhm.
god, that awful celebrity video. We stand behind you. We're going to stand behind you, and if you want to switch your vote, we'll.
We stand behind you so long as you don't stand behind the voters who gave you this choice in the beginning.
Exactly.
I know, right?
Oh man, what a joke! I loved how in the end, after all of that bullshit, there ended up being more electors that switched,
The most in U.S. history or something like that. That's what I heard. The most in U.S. history switched from Clinton to someone else. That is incredible.
That was fantastic.
Talk about a total loss.
On the next episode of news phenomena that Young Turks will never report.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Oh, the Young Turks. So speaking of election night, watching the Young Turks on election night.
I actually watched Steven Crowder watching the Young Turks.
Oh, really?
And
I
then
didn't even know about Crowder on election day. I wish I did.
He's one of the greatest people ever.
Yeah.
He's from my neck of the woods.
Yeah,
And
I'm
your neck of
following
the
him now,
woods.
And he's from Canada.
Is he?
Yeah, but he's from Canada, but like his dad's from Dallas, like actually. So like he moved back and forth.
He's like a
It was really
Mikey
cool.
hybrid.
A little bit. Here's what's awesome. He played Rain as a child voice actor in Arthur. I don't know if anybody ever know.
What are you? Are you getting bombed?
Me?
Good call. Good call on the mic mute there, bro.
Yeah, sorry,
Oh,
Jay.
God.
He's getting bombed, guys.
Oh man. Watch us find out that actually fucking happened.
Oh, man.
Like this, and then this live stream is gonna be on the fucking like news, like the 9 o'clock news.
While it was happening, I hope so.
We'll be a fake news story. They'll make up stories for us. It's just like, oh, I'm Melvin. That's my name.
Did you guys see that CNN post where I'm not
Nancy
verified.
Sinatra?
Yes. So good. She's like, what are you talking about? Directly to them.
That's the Actually, it was my girlfriend that showed me that story originally. I was like, no way, this can't be fucking true. And then
I retweeted her tweet where she tweeted CNN, and then after like an hour, her tweet was deleted. So I was like, is the fake news? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know. Maybe like she was just attracting a whole bunch of unwanted attention.
Yeah, maybe it was probably just
like,
all the replies.
Because she's not like a huge, believe it or not, she's actually not like a huge Trump guy at all. Like I figured, like, you know, and then like that's fair, but it's funny when it's just like like you can still kind of be at like their the mainstream media's, like, I guess, like they hold no scruples. They'll smear anyone. It's sad.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, and it's so interesting these days because it's like everyone sees it because of the internet, so they just can't hide anything anymore.
Oh man, I watched one of the greatest videos.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm saying, like, I watched one of the greatest videos on YouTube the other night. I suggest you guys look for it. I think I was tagged in a little tweet cluster like about a week ago. It was called how 4chan won 2016 or something like that. And it was just, it's an awesome like 30-minute collage. It's really like it's a nice rousing video, actually. I'll give it that. I was like, this is amazing. It pretty much just showed how
I don't type the words for and chan together in a URL ever in my computer.
Oh wow.
But
sounds like story time. What the fuck happened?
Well, I mean, I guess there kind of is a story. When I was really young, when I was a teenager, I was probably like 16 maybe. I was hanging out with my boyfriend at the time and all of his friends, and we were just doing what 16-year-olds do. And I wasn't really an internet kid growing up. Like, I used it, but I didn't, you know, I was introduced to Reddit like a year and a half ago or 2 years ago or something like that. And one of them decided to take it upon themselves to share the Blue Waffles photo with all of us. Yeah, fuck. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know.
Oh.
So that was my first and last experience of 4chan until I started dating my current boyfriend, who.
Oh god.
That's
fucking awful.
Yeah. So you understand.
But no, it's a YouTube video, so it's just like, it's like I said, it's just
yeah. No, I'm fascinated by 4chan. I studied human behavior, so 4chan is just like a giant experiment to me.
I'm telling you, it's one of the. I have to admit, it's one of the best, and I need to show my girlfriend this video. I honestly plan on rewatching it again. It was just like how, like, it basically shows like, and it's an endearing look on how like pretty much the internet managed to find a way to like topple the mainstream narrative in just such ridiculously like immature ways to have like a maximum impact.
Yeah,
which pretty much led.
It's the perfect kind of like underdog story in a way.
It is. It's portrayed as that. Like how Pepe the Frog from random meme to on the Anti-Defamation League's list of anti-Semitic symbols.
Yeah. Did you guys hear anything about? Sorry to interrupt, but I heard that they banned any images of Pepe at the Deplorable. Did you guys hear that?
You know what's so funny? I have an interesting theory about all of that shit at the Deplorable.
Tell me.
And the whole banning Pepe thing. And I'm not trying to like defame anybody who was like a part of this, but I'm just like from what limited information I even have. But there's this guy I follow on Twitter. His name is Mike Cernovich.
Yep.
And yeah, he's like, you know, like one of the like the head figures, like who's like in charge of the whole deplorable thing. Well, if you kind of like backpedal like towards like the middle of the election, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like back when like the whole like, you know, shit was going down, anything like that. Like a lot of people on Twitter were kind of like co-opting like belonging. They were a part of that alt-right hashtag thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, they were just doing whatever they can because like this is when people started to say like, hey, oh my god, Pepe is so fucking evil, right? Anyway, like it came to the point where like a lot of prominent, well-known, more outspoken alt-right figures and people like Paul Joseph Watson and Mike Cernovich were kind of like involved in the group also, you know, kind of like perpetuating that shit, like all the troll culture. Even Milo kind of got on it a little bit, kind of led to his being banned anyway, and everyone's calling him a fucking Nazi. Well, and while I have a lot of respect for Mike Cernovich, it feels like I think he wanted to find himself distancing himself from the actual alt-right. Like, you can look at his old tweets where he, like, proclaimed he was all alt-right and shit like that. And when the notices for, like, the invitations for the Deplorable went out, he basically put up a tweet and said, such and such members are not allowed or will not be making an appearance at the Deplorable. And it was a lot of, like, the alt-right, like, Twitter handles, Twitter accounts that were really well known.
Thing. I heard about it.
Yeah. And they were like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? We like helped you get all this together. Like, it was supposed to be like a post election celebration, you know? And I was just like, that kind of makes sense. I mean, like, you kind of like co-opted their little thing they had a little bit. Kind of like the same shit, Jay.
Damn it, Jay. Hey guys,
but like you kind of like, you know, co-opt and like you kind of like help be in on the shit, and then you take it upon yourself to say, hey, these people aren't going to be a part of this thing.
Well, I heard
like,
Milo. I heard that like Milo said that Breitbart, aka him, wasn't going to come if they couldn't be the headliner. So they like kicked a bunch of people out. But this was just like what I saw on Twitter.
This I did not know about.
Yeah, that's what I heard. He was like trying to be the star of the show. So it told everyone else they couldn't go.
I think what they were trying to do was trying to make it like more like appealing, I guess, like publicly, I guess. You know?
Yeah, I was talking to Kath about that. Yeah. How we think that they didn't want it. Like, I just thought it was funny how they didn't want Pepe at the Deplorable, like of all places. But we were talking about how it's because they want to clean up their image. Jay.
Yeah, they want better optics. And I was like, oh, that's kind of lame, man. And I like these guys. You know, I'm cool. I like my sort of, you know, blog and everything, but I was just like, that's interesting.
Putting out all kinds of feedback.
And I'm kind of wondering if that, yeah, I was kind of wondering if that was like a really like hard call to make, or was he just like saying like throwing shade?
Or was it just off the cuff? Yeah.
Yeah, just like, but I thought about that and I was like, okay, all right, that's probably what that was all about. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I had tickets to go, but then I saw like how expensive they were. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't know. It didn't look like I was watching a live stream and it didn't even. I don't know. It seemed kind of stuffy.
Just meh.
Yeah, like it was just kind of like quiet, and I didn't really watch when they were doing speeches and stuff like that. So apparently, it turned into like a rally, which was super cool. So. Yeah,
I didn't really like. I didn't really look at any stuff from the Deplorable. I do know that like the tweet I got about Gavin McInnes getting in a fight with that one guy, which was
Did you see the video?
I was freaking.
Yeah, I saw it.
It wasn't a fight.
Well,
Are you kidding? He like touched him with his hands for 2 seconds. I was so disappointed by that. That was the biggest bait of a headline I'd ever seen.
Really? Well, it was a
That's
bit.
well,
the video was pretty cool, man.
I guess to be honest, I kind of thought he was just like picking a fight. Like, did the guy even touch him? It looked like Gavin was just pissed that they wouldn't let him in the back door, and he was looking for a fight.
No, they were walking from the back door to the front, and then
because they made them go through the protesters.
It's off camera, and a protester
like reaches out to him.
Okay.
Went
right on him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Like if they come after you first, have at him. Like, And of all people, Gavin. Like, do you expect Gavin McInnes not to punch you in the face? Are you an idiot?
Yeah.
This is like an amazing FBI profile from one Canadian to another. Like, I know how he thinks. I know what he's all about.
What he's all about.
He's gonna punch you in the mouth.
I know what he's all about. Yeah, that's exactly right.
But I still like him though. But at the same time,
like
I wouldn't put it far between any of those motherfuckers out there to just go out and just start randomly picking fights with people. Any MAGA wearing anything.
Well, it just seems like everyone's so high strung lately. Like everyone's just on edge on the election.
It's because the good old mainstream media had a good hand in building up boogeymans for people, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, my Facebook.
If I was
jump in real quick. I just sent out a tweet with the live stream. I put it public, so if you guys go ahead and retweet that or whatever, we can maybe get some viewers going.
Oh boy.
Right on, man.
I'm on it.
Check your Twitters.
I'll reach all 33 of my followers.
Yeah, like 150, and half, and 5 of them are you.
Macoptra, keep your head up, man.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm the most subscribed to person with the name Macoptra.
Well, there's that. You know what? You're kind of like Obama, because Obama. Well, President Obama, he's pretty
Don't
awesome.
drop it,
He's got
Brash.
the most drone kills for a Nobel Peace Prize winner.
Oh, can we talk about something to do with Obama? I was thinking about doing a video on it.
He's an ex-pres now.
Did you guys ever hear about the Bill Clinton, the controversy at the end of his? Here's a word for it. I'll try and look on the Google. But at the end of his, that's the word. Thanks. At the end of his presidency, apparently, like the day before he wasn't president anymore, he pardoned like a record number of people, and it was this big drama, and everyone freaked out about it.
Yeah,
and Obama just pardoned. What did the headline say?
250 something.
Yeah, like it was as many as the last 12 presidents combined, which obviously includes Bill Clinton, and no one's even talking about it. And it's just so confusing to me how it was this big drama when Bill Clinton did it, but everyone's like, "Oh yeah, good job, Obama."
The media's even more in the tank for the regressive side than they were when Clinton was around.
I guess I don't know. The only reporting I saw on it was activists who were pissed he didn't let more people out. And I just I'm just so surprised that no one's even brought it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that either. It's a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, a lot of them were nonviolent drug offenses, which I'm pretty supportive of, like letting people who have committed nonviolent drug offenses out of prison. So I'm not gonna fault him for it. I just thought it was interesting how there was this drama when Bill Clinton did it and not with Obama. Just seems like he gets a pass from a lot of people for a lot of things.
He was a Nobel Peace Prize winner the same week he bombed the moon.
That's right.
I'll tell you, man. That's
bombed the moon.
Here's an interesting thought, man. Like I said, at the end of the day, like in the era of progressive America, right there, liberals love to employ that.
Oh, sorry. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
I know. I was saying, like, they like to employ that soft bigotry of low expectations. They were just like, "Hey, man, he's so cool. He actually started on SNL. Let's not criticize. He's hip. He's the black people president. We don't want to look racist. No. Barry, hey, what's going on, Barry Obama?
So
read mean tweets."
Okay, so I don't want to like correct you, but I'm going to correct you. So Jimmy Carter pardoned thousands of people in one day.
But okay, so correct me all you want. I just saw a headline that said it was more than. Honestly, I didn't even read the article. They just said it was more than the last 12 presidents combined, which is probably fake news.
Yeah, it's probably true in terms of individual cases, but Carter did pardon the draft dodgers.
Oh yeah.
And so there were thousands of them.
Does that count really though? The draft dodgers. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't really count that.
I mean, it was a presidential pardon.
I guess
it was a presidential pardon. He's not wrong. I mean, that's actually a good little thing. I actually completely forgot all about that. He did pardon the draft dodgers. He got lots of flack from that, man. Conservatives haven't forgiven that shit still.
Yeah. I mean, that's not the only thing they give him flack for. It was Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, that's very true too. It's just like one more thing to latch onto, and it's just like, pardon those fucking draft dodgers. Fuck you, Jimmy. It's just like he's 90. Fuck me, he's 90, dude. Lay off.
Carter talk about seeing aliens on his farm, on his peanut farm, and part of his platform. He would find out if aliens existed and tell everybody.
How did that go?
Like he either saw some stuff or was told something. He's never brought it up again.
He seems like the type of person that would just tell secrets. Jimmy Carter. He's like this nice. He's like this nice old man, but it's just like you can't.
Just a sharer.
No fucking secrecy with this guy.
No, when he got elected, he was replaced with a reptilian.
Hey, wait.
I mean, McCopter would know. Well, no.
I have nothing. I have no knowledge of anything with a spine.
We're stuck talking about Jimmy Carter right now. There's people destroying Washington D.C. This is too funny. So much for a fucking back. Brash, you sent the link to the Twitter thing, right?
Oh yeah.
In the DM, I think.
Yeah, it's I just tweeted it out. So if you just retweet.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I just tweeted it out.
Fine, I'll find your tweet right now, Mr. Rhinoceros, man.
Damn, well better.
Don't you yell at me.
Don't make me.
One Resistance, A Texas. That's top trending on Twitter. What the fuck is that?
What? What's trending on Twitter?
It's called something Resistance ATX. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, yeah. Like something in Texas wants to ban gay marriage or something like that. I haven't or limit legalization of gay marriage. I don't know too much about it, but I'm just like, oh wow, that's kind of fucked actually. I want that exactly, but hey,
Yeah.
They could take it to Supreme Court. I mean, I don't want that. I don't know. I don't think that's a really. I don't see the point of that walk back really.
Yeah, I think essentially what's done is done.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Trump said that.
Even at the point where it's just you kind of seem like a dick.
It's the law.
Whatever.
The chances of that being overturned are basically zero.
Yeah, it's just like the people going on about Roe versus Wade. Oh, he's going to overturn Roe v. Wade. No, he's not. That's done. He's not looking.
It's not going to happen.
But this is the thing though. It's just man, now this is this is what they all mean by states' rights. I was like, oh shit, this is happening in Texas. I hope nothing happens here.
How do you guys feel about that though? The states getting to make the decisions as opposed to the federal government deciding something and imposing it on the entire country.
This is actually
so funny,
my area of expertise.
Well, let's hear it.
Let's hear it, man.
So I actually am a big fan of constitutional law. So the argument for states' rights comes from the 10th Amendment to the Constitution, which basically says that any powers not given to the federal government by the Constitution are granted to the states. The problem with that is that you also have a clause in the Constitution called the Supremacy Clause, which is that anything done by basically the law of the land is the federal Constitution, then federal law, and then you have state law beneath that alongside the state constitutions, which are above state laws. And so I can think like EGAR versus MIT group. What was the first one that was important? Oh, I forget, but there were quite a few cases on the not the establishment clause, the supremacy clause. Basically, at this point, the argument for states' rights is kind of a weak one at this point because of how large the federal government is, and that's essentially what it comes down to.
Interesting. I gotta read it what's their provisos in this little piece of legislature. I don't like I said, I only heard just of it. I just heard that it's happening. I'm gonna try to follow up on that actually. I'm just trying to hold on. Let's see. You guys carry on without me. What's up? Who is this? Who's talking shit?
Faggot, bitch.
Wow, you would come. I don't even see you in the.
What's happening?
I don't know how to
Yeah, I
say
think
it.
Awesome. That's awesome.
What is it? What's going on?
Some fucking
Fuck you, bitch.
oily bitch.
Ah, Greasy. We can't see your
Greasy.
icon.
Yeah,
You're
can't
not
see you
bad.
either.
You're taking time away from your modeling
So
to grace us with your presence.
So that's why you can't join the stream because you're outside. That's why you're invisible. That's funny.
Not an excuse, bitch.
What was that?
Oh,
Said, not an
nothing.
excuse. You great-
Shh, shh, no.
She said you
Listen, Miss Reedy, I'll kick your ass.
Will you?
I'm a full-blown Mexican Mormon thing.
I'm on
I
an
don't know what I
island.
am.
You have to make it.
Mexican Mormon. You have to make it.
I think a pay-per-view event, me versus Greasy, we could make some money.
I think it's so.
Great. If we could ever figure out how to
I'm
stream.
not gonna lie, man.
A swimming pool,
I got
a
five.
swimming pool filled with pudding. We're good to go.
Oh my god.
I got $5 in Monopoly money on the Greasy Guinea.
Wow. All right then.
I'll take you up on that.
Team
You know
Reedy.
what?
Just
I'm
so
gonna
I
put-
can-
I'm gonna put
just so I can lose it because I don't need any more Monopoly money. I want to put it-
Who
One of the
plays
best,
Monopoly anymore? That's how you break up a family.
Yeah, that's one of the best memes of all time. It's a picture of the United States dollar and Monopoly money and says, one of these things has started wars, destroyed lives, ended friendships, and the other's US dollar.
Classic.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's so
pretty much.
accurate.
Oh,
Have you
man.
guys ever played Settlers of Catan?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
even know what
it's
the
kind
hell
of like
that
that
is.
too. Oh, it's kind of like Risk mixed with
Mormon
Monopoly.
fight. Basically, Settlers of Catan.
What is that?
Yeah.
Game.
I'm fucking old. What is that?
It's a board game.
It's more aggressive than Monopoly.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
is it?
It's like it's
Passive
Google it.
aggressive.
You have a computer in front of you, Mikey.
Settlers of Catan?
Stop yelling at me. What is it called?
Settlers of Catan.
Catan. CATAN.
So, Chris,
I've heard of it.
Uh,
What it is, though.
Settlers of Catan.
It's just
This
another
is
one
like a
that
new
breaks up families. And
It's like a new Nickelodeon show that I'm fucking clueless about. Like
Nickelodeon.
it's like new hotness right now.
When was the last time Nickelodeon had a new show?
I was gonna say, is that a thing?
I think Nickelodeon's
No,
on.
not anymore.
Remember when movies were called Nickelodeons? I don't.
I was gonna say.
Neither do
No.
I'm
Is that
not
an
200
old
years
jab?
old.
Fuck all you
You guys
guys.
remember rewinding VHSs, or am I old?
Oh no,
No, I remember rewinding VHSs. I rewinded
I
cassette
had-
tapes.
pretty sure I'm the oldest one here. So
How old
I
are
may
you?
be-
35.
Oh yeah, you're old as fuck.
I might be too young for it, but I did have the original Star Wars movies all on
On VHS? Nice. I like it.
Buddy, I had the original Star
Titanic
Wars.
on VHS. It was like 4 of them.
It's so big. The longest movie ever.
Speaking of movies,
I know.
oh, hey, Titanic.
Mhm.
I hate that.
Hey, can you turn up your volume a little bit, Brash? I'm sorry, I meant to say that for a while.
We want to hear your
No
screaming
problem.
kids.
can barely hear
Nah,
any
no
of
screaming
that.
kids here. Got the house to myself.
You can barely hear me?
That's good, man.
What?
I can hear you.
How's that? Is that any better?
You're fine, Vinny.
Okay. It's just Greasy. She can't hear me because she doesn't
Is
want
that
to hear
better on
me.
the audio?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, great.
I do want to hear you though,
Lies.
because I love your face.
Aw.
That sounded like really passionate a little bit. Like I want to hear you.
I talk to my God every day.
We-
I love her. She's my waifu.
Oh my god.
Yep. How many minutes into the live stream before the word waifu comes up?
Oh man, it doesn't give me a countdown here, so I don't know.
Fuck countdowns. That's
Am I
funny.
the resident weeb?
Tonight you are. You came in so late, doing modeling and shit.
The resident weeb?
She doesn't have time for it.
How does that have to do with being late?
I don't know. I just decreed it so. Because I felt like it.
So I was gonna say we can have a weeb off if you want.
So guys,
Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, I know it's inauguration day and all, and we should be talking about Trump, but I have a story here that I found on Yahoo News a couple days ago that just fills me with joy.
Okay.
Yeah, share it.
Headline: Undocumented worker sues San Francisco for
Is
violating
that fresh? Got
sanctuary
it top
law.
right out?
So yeah,
You think to swallow that mic like you swallowed dick because I can't hear him.
Wow.
You can't-
Throwing shade.
so where are you listening? You're listening over the phone from Mikey's computer? Yeah, you're not gonna be able to hear me very well. Why don't you get on a real microphone with a real connection, and then you might be able to participate. Stop modeling for your grandma. All right. So anyway, long story short, this guy from El Salvador, he's suing San Francisco, alleging that the police violated the city's sanctuary city policy by turning him over to U.S. immigration after he reported his car stolen.
What? He's suing them?
He's suing them because
What
they
lawyer
didn't-
is representing him?
I don't know, but they didn't follow the sanctuary city
Oh
policy.
my god.
And I just love that's a
Wow.
thing, that this is
So
happening.
okay, so once again,
It's real life.
that's the supremacy clause, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it says he walked
boy.
into a police station in November of 2015 to report his car stolen, according to the lawsuit. 2 days later, the car was found, and when he went to recover it, he was handcuffed and let outside. Where federal immigration agents were waiting for him. Oh, it's amazing.
That's a smack in the face.
Yeah, but I
Dumb
just
son of a bitch.
love that's happening in San Francisco because it's the same city. There's that, I can't remember her last name, but her first name is Kate. She was shot in a park by an illegal immigrant who had been deported 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, I heard that. I was
previous,
gonna say.
and was killed.
Where's that?
And she and her family wanted to sue San Francisco, and a judge ruled that they could not. But yeah, I know. And to me, this is something that should be so clear. If you're a city that encourages and shields undocumented, illegal aliens, and one of them comes to your city and commits a crime and kills somebody, they should absolutely be able to sue the city.
Yeah, I agree.
So-
You're not doing your part of your job is the security of your citizens, and you're not doing
Exactly.
it at that point.
And also, they should be able to sue the federal government and specifically the administration, in my estimation, because they have done absolutely nothing but encourage illegal immigration
Can you imagine
to the
that
country.
lawsuit?
Supported more
That'd be
than
Supreme Court material.
Mm.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. But yeah, I found that really funny that they set themselves up for as a sanctuary city, and then they deport a guy, and he says, "Hey, you violated my rights."
How many years of a Trump
so funny.
presidency do you guys think before this kind of stuff stops?
8.
Not enough.
I mean, he's pretty keen on the wall, so I really like to see that begin as soon as possible. And I was glad to hear when he came out and said, "Look, we could wait to get Mexico to pay for this, but we're going to start because we want to get started right away. I think that's the right move. And even if Mexico never reimburses the U.S. for the wall, it doesn't matter. Just get the damn thing built.
Mm-hmm.
I say so.
There's people. I heard the argument that the wall's not going to stop people anyway. If they want to get across, they're going to get across. Well, tell that to Israel.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what stops people? A physical barrier.
A gigantic wall will stop people from coming in.
You know what else stops people? Men with guns behind that physical barrier that they have to spend an hour climbing. Like, yeah.
You know what's funny? I'm reminded of the time, one of the most like we were talking about the whole like celebrity like electors and like how like annoying they were. But like when it pertains to shit like this about border security, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Rob Lowe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Parks and Rec. He's fucking awesome. Like, didn't know he was a conservative though, and he had some bold shit to say after the Paris terrorist attack. No, the which one? Fucking the one that was after that Eagles of Death metal concert where like 200 people were killed.
The parade. Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
Oh no, not Bastille Day. No, not that one. But it was like in like some concert hall where they just like opened fire. I could be wrong about like the numbers. But
wasn't
like
some death metal concert?
Yeah, the Eagles of Death Metal was the band.
Oh,
nice.
But he was but like Rob Lowe had a tweet out that says like, see, this is what happens when you sit there and you're saying you're okay with open borders. And you know, all the mainstream media plebs pretty much did what you expected them to do, which is just like saying, how could Rob Lowe say such a controversial thing? And why isn't he backing down from this? Because I'm not going to back down from this. This is right. This is like this is what happens when you sit there and just say, hey, come on in, please. Like, we're welcoming you. And then to tell your own people, like, hey, you're going to have to live with this now. So, like, it's okay, EU. We love you.
On that note, guys, I gotta head back inside.
All right, Greasy. It was nice to hear you.
I love your
Over
face.
You guys.
All right, have fun.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Okay, guys.
That's my.
Quick, here's an article from 2013 from the Blaze on the on Israel's border fence. So they got that thing built, 16 feet high, fence, razor wire on the top, reinforced by military surveillance, including motion sensors, cameras, et cetera, et cetera. Let's see. So in 2012, 10,440 people were caught trying to get across that same area.
Doesn't work.
17,000 in 2011, 14,000 in 2010, and the year after it went up, 36. And 36 in the month of January. So
how much money they
substantial decrease of, you know, people who want to harm the population getting in.
Oh yeah, Palestinians, good God, like they're like Mexicans on crack. That sounds really racist.
Another soundbite, another quality soundbite from Mikey.
So you mean Mexicans?
That's rough.
Hashtag not all. God damn, it's a fucking party bus, man. They like Palestinians are burdened by 1,000-year purpose and just jump a wall and fuck up anything Israeli.
That's for damn sure, man.
Like Mexicans, like a good number of Mexicans just want to fucking cut your grass, probably. You know.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing on immigration. I'm obviously, I have no problem with immigration whatsoever. I just would like it to be controlled, regulated, and know who's coming in.
Yeah, exactly.
And
some kind of paperwork would be good.
They don't overstay their visas, and they go home when they're supposed to. And if they want to live here live in the U.S. permanently, to immigrate legally
and to integrate
do the right
with our culture.
Yeah, and that's
or at least get the.
That's what you see,
or at least get the
in
process
Europe.
started. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that's
get the
what
process.
Oh,
Yeah.
you go.
Sorry, Bresh. Don't cut you off. But no, I was just saying, hey, you can kickstart the process with while you have your work visa for legal immigration.
Yeah,
exactly.
This option's available to you.
That's
you can quit.
thing.
It's funny. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm sorry. We keep talking to each other. I was just going to say that's what the issue is with integration in Europe. Is there, Germany, especially Sweden, has let in so many Syrian refugees that they have no time to integrate, and you have communities that form that are exclusively Syrian refugees.
Yeah, the self-ghettoization.
Yeah, and that culture it doesn't change. They don't integrate. It just becomes a little island of that breeds radical ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You're right,
but you can't point that out.
No, can't point, especially in Europe. Germany shutting down Facebook accounts, and if you mention some kind of, hey, I'm not really cool with all these refugees coming in. There's just too many of them. And
Germany. Let's switch to Germany. Like,
put you in jail.
What do you guys? Yeah, what do you guys feel about what's like? How not feel? What do you guys think about what's happening in Germany?
I'll tell you what I think about it, and for a second, I think for on an international scale, with everything that's going on with Germany right now, I think Trump's election is just going to be a sign of what's possibly coming to Merkel herself.
Absolutely,
if she doesn't get if she wins re-election in Germany, because I'm hearing that France's Marine Le Pen does have a good shot at winning also.
Yep.
Her
Wouldn't it be great to see that? Can you guys imagine if it started and if it flooded?
What's such a good thing about this is I do know Donald Trump is a huge he doesn't like NATO.
Mm-hmm.
Because how much money we dump on that, it's pretty much for global defense for everybody, and Germany is vastly underpaying also.
When we can't even get clean water to Flint, Michigan.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just
Flint.
Okay. I have a feeling right now Germany's going to end up getting pushed to a point where they're going to be completely just this self-sustaining nation that won't have the backing of EU for too long, and that country is going to fucking crumble, because they're sitting there and they're still programming all their mainstream media shit to just say hey, listen, ich bin ein Allah and shit like that. Hey,
good German.
It's all good, man. We fucking love that Allah, man. Hey,
fucking love that Allah, man.
Just wear a don't rape shirt. That's what they're doing in Germany, man. They say, hey,
a bracelet.
It's okay. Just don't rape me.
I have a bracelet. You can't rape me, sir. People that think the gun-free zones work.
What's up,
Jay?
Jason's saying something.
I said that's when it's in German. They don't read German. It doesn't help.
Oh yeah.
That's
pretty much.
Good point.
So that's why it's still happening. I solved it, guys.
Yeah, because it's all about teaching people not to do things.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable, man.
So do you guys want to get back to the continent and great country that is America?
Yeah.
Can you just call America a continent?
You might have, but we'll just move past it.
Okay.
It's all right. We'll just pretend it.
I mean, it's two continents actually.
So okay, switch gears a little bit here. Did you guys watch any of the? Were you guys watching the inauguration on any of the cable networks?
I was sleeping when it happened, but I watched the speech after.
I watched the InfoWars stream actually through my phone at work.
I bet you that was good.
Okay.
Well,
right on.
Let me tell you who I was watching, because I don't have cable, so but on YouTube at any given time you just have to put in live stream CNN or Fox or whatever.
Yeah, and I'll take you there.
Yeah, Fox has been no, it's just illegal streams.
Mm-hmm.
So they get shut down all the time. But the Fox ones, Fox is way more militant about getting theirs shut down than CNN. So I ended up having to watch a lot of CNN.
Oh,
And,
Mm.
oh my gosh,
that's kind of fun though.
Oh yeah, it was fun. The coverage was insane, because it was all about, Obama has been very gracious to this man who has slandered his name and has just been such an asshole to him. And how gracious Obama and
What?
Obama. It was just this circle jerk of Obama love and just this this kind of thinly veiled insults on Trump. It was just ridiculous.
Probably
It was
not
just
even
hilarious.
thinly veiled.
Yeah, really not even that much. I mean, you could
Oh,
tell
yeah,
that
with, like, that whole-
they were not fans. But
Oh,
and
yeah.
then
Yeah, it's deal
Obama
with him.
leaving, and it's like, just man, the dude's not president anymore. Can we just okay? I get it. He's got to fly away in the helicopter. But then it went on for like another 2 hours with, okay, we're going to check in with Obama at this place, and then we're going to check in with Obama at this place. We're going to check in Obama over here, and then we're going to go live to where Obama. It's like, guys, he's not the president anymore.
Michelle,
Yeah.
it's right there in the corner. Michelle. She's so beautiful. She's walking right there. She's getting in her car right now.
Did you guys see the article that pointed out how Obama helped Mrs. Trump up the stairs when Donald couldn't even help her? Like, he just didn't even care. But Obama took the time to help her up. And then you watch the video, and he reaches out to shake her hand. And that's it.
Well, and then there was also CNN was making a comment. I would never have noticed it, but apparently when Mrs. Trump gave the present to Mrs. Trump or Mrs. Obama, Michelle, she like didn't do it right or something, and they were making a comment about how she didn't well, this is just a faux pas that any new first lady might just make, but Mrs. Trump, like, what are you talking about? She handed her a present.
This happened a total of what, 44 times prior? Like,
Yeah, I know.
it's hardly even time to make things tradition.
And I mean, all but 4 are dead?
Yeah.
What are you
Every time I go to the store, I always point out the like trash news tabloids too, because all the magazines are literally mourning the Obamas like they died in a
no,
brutal
kill me.
accident, and
I mean,
all
their
of them.
legacies usually have.
I mean, school lunches, right?
They ruined school lunches.
That's a
Yeah.
legacy.
It's pretty bad.
That's true. They've
Oh, yeah.
destroyed school lunch. Kids don't even eat it. They end up throwing
It's like they
thousands of tons of
they
food
just-
away a year.
It's like their school lunch is like directly comparable to their health care. It's like so much more expensive and about 1,000,000 times less appealing
Mhm.
than the previous option.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
what's
I remember when it came to
going
my
on with
school.
your guys' healthcare down there? Not to, I don't know, change subjects if we're not ready for that, but I feel like the left is freaking out about how they're losing their medical care and how Obamacare is the best thing ever and blah blah blah. And I feel like all I've seen is people with $1,000 bills in the
Oh
mail,
yeah, and
and
they're
like
fucking.
what's the reality of it? Because I don't live there.
Well, I can tell
I
you
will say this.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Brash, you go.
Okay. Well, I can tell you my personal experience. I mean, the premiums that are going out the door, the amount of money that's going out the door is about $500 a month just for premiums, and we're on the low end on premiums at this point. But then the deductible is incredibly high. Last year didn't even meet it, so insurance
So what's the
essentially
point
paid
then?
nothing. I don't know. The point is, if I get into an accident,
So the point
where
is that you have ridiculous expenses, then they will be covered. But if you're
Right,
just a
yeah.
normal person
So
buying whatever,
yeah, if I meet the $2,000 deductible, then they'll pay 70% over that. 70% of everything over that. So if I get in a wreck and it costs me $102,000, I have to take care of the first $2,000. They'll take
They'll
care
cover
of the next
70% of the
$70,000, and I'm still stuck with $30,000 in medical bills. So
that
you tell me how
sounds
that
kind of
is.
similar to what we have here, to be honest, like with private healthcare here, because the way it works here is you have provincial healthcare, which you get automatically, and then you can have like private coverage for prescriptions and stuff like that.
Right.
So I mean, it sounds kind of similar. I don't know. I just wonder if people are overreacting about Obamacare to.
I will say a little bit like I'll say a little bit like this. The penalty tax for not having it, for essentially being
Yeah, that's interesting.
like
Talk about that.
I'm getting fucked with that this year for my income tax. I can't wait.
Yeah.
So you decided not to opt in?
No,
And
no.
you have to pay a
What
penalty?
happened was pretty much what happened. What happened was like I did something stupid at my job, and I completely forgot about the deadline for my enrollment period to enroll into my job's insurance,
Sounds
which
like
is actually
something
pretty decent.
Yep.
Yeah, it completely slipped my mind, and I was just like, I do it every other year, and I missed the date, and I was like, son of a bitch. Like AR couldn't, or HR, my job couldn't help me, so I was just like, it's just one of those things I had to deal with. So when I got to the retarded ass healthcare.gov website, and I pretty much tried to find the most easiestly supplemental plan for me to have, which was essentially the same kind of coverage I would get with pretty much like I would normally pay for my job. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And the deductible itself was high as shit. And I was just like, all right, I'll have the most low end monthly payment thing ever possibly. And I was just like, okay, I can't keep up with these payments anymore. I'd rather just say fuck it and wash my hands everywhere I go. So I pretty much did that until just again recently. And I remembered in January, I remembered to keep the deadline dates all good and ready. It's just oh my god, fucking sign in. Okay. Yes, insured. Never again. But it's just hey, what are all these months you weren't covered, motherfucker? Give it back. I'm just it's so shitty. I have to have this? Yes. You do.
In 2014, when it first started hitting us, I got on the healthcare site, and I got a $46 a month plan.
Wow.
In platinum.
What?
What the fuck?
Because this is Michigan. So I got so much shit taken care of. And then I got a raise in March.
What do you do?
I put my stuff in.
Oh yeah, right. We know what you do. Never mind. I'm an idiot.
No, this is Michigan. I was a security guard in Michigan.
Okay.
But I got a raise. It was my year raise or whatever. And I made an extra 60 cents.
Nice.
Somehow that totaled to $700 in taxes.
How much?
$700.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
just in taxes when I did my taxes.
Was that 60 cents an hour raise or 60 cents?
60 cents an hour.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. You got bumped up into the next tax bracket.
Yeah, my mom's an accountant, thankfully, so she warns me about that stuff.
I remember that when I decided hey, I got my raise at my job, and it was not to smother Jay or anything like that, but it was pretty decent. I was just fuck yeah, employee of the year right here, goddammit. And then it's just oh yeah, we're just gonna take a lot more of this from you now. Fuck me. Fuck being responsible, man. I hate adulting.
I know. I remember I had a job a year ago where I was making, my salary was $4,100 a month, and they were I was clearing 20, less than 25, I think. 20,
Jeez.
27 or 28.
It's Canadian dollars, so that's I think that's $15 a month.
That's close. Yeah. I was actually shoveling snow at the igloo making factory.
Oh, is that next to the fish farm?
Yes. Yes.
Next to the poutine shop. I don't know.
Good try. What?
Across from the Tim Hortons World Headquarters.
There you go. Yeah.
That's funny.
No, actually, I can't go to Tim Hortons now because I'm not eating fast food for all of 2017.
Oh, good on you.
I heard of that place.
Inside it, can't you?
Pardon?
But you can eat inside it, can't you?
Yes,
you
yes.
brought
I can sit down. I can't sit down at a fast food restaurant, but I could go to like a slow food restaurant. I just can't have. I'm not allowed to. Basically, it's pizza.
I've never heard of that
Place?
before. Slow food. That's amazing.
It's just like the
Okay.
opposite.
Yeah,
Okay, well, I mean, it seems like it is. Yeah, yeah.
So, Rini, on a scale of 1 to 10, how big a Trailer Park Boys fan are you?
Actually, I've never watched Trailer Park Boys before. Ever.
What the
in my life.
fuck?
Are you serious? I think you have to renounce your Canadian citizenship at this
I
point.
know. Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't even tell my IRL
Renounce your
friends that,
Canadian
guys.
citizenship. You have to terminate your Twitter. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, let me just give you a little advice on Trailer Park Boys. Season 1's pretty great. Seasons 2 through 5 are incredible. 6 is pretty good. 7 amazing, and the Netflix stuff is okay. So you need to get on that. Next time we do a Google Hangout, I expect you to watch the entire series.
What about like the first season?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, first season's it's pretty great,
Okay.
but
Okay.
season 2 is where they kind of really hit the stride on that.
Okay, I will do that just for you, Brash.
You better.
You'll have to. You better have a quiz prepared for me next time. I expect it.
That's awesome.
Deal.
I'm gonna
wow.
ace it.
I like the back and forth demand little game playing here. That's awesome. I want you to test me, motherfucker. Like,
I'm already working on it.
I demand it. That's our side. We want the facts.
yeah, yes. Hey. Awesome.
Mikey,
Awesome.
Mikey, have you seen the entire series?
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really watch that much Trailer Park Boys. I have a friend who's a huge fan of Trailer Park Boys, but he's also a fan of just like some of like the worst humor possible, like to me. And I like pretty dumb shit too, but like
Yeah,
it's
that's why I
If you
stayed
like
away.
dumb humor, if you like dumb humor, drug humor, sexual
here's the weird thing. Like
is your game.
it's I've been hearing that, but like see, like I'm the type of person who's just like I love great stoner humor. I love dumb black humor. I love like shit like it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That shit's hilarious to me. But then someone said like, hey, you should try watching Workaholics. It's right up your alley. And I was just like, nah, not for me. This feels like it tries too hard. Like I'm really picky with my comedy shows, but I'll try it out. Like I'm not taking no fucking test though, man.
I challenge you, Mikey.
Challenge me? You win.
To a duel. Wow.
I fucking suck.
Just like the election.
I'm gonna Gary Johnson this shit. What the fuck is Aleppo? I'm not doing a test. I disagree with this.
Oh, man. Gary Johnson.
Man,
What's that, Jason, Mr. Fry?
I felt the same way with The Hangover. It wasn't my kind of humor.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Everybody just feels like me. Like, what? It's not. Oh, what? Like, shut up. It's not my humor.
Okay, so
Like I said, I'm
the inauguration.
yes. It was one of
That's
the
a
greatest
thing.
things.
well, I mean,
It was one of the greatest things
thought-
I've ever seen.
I thought his speech was one of the most articulate speeches he's given in the last 2 years. Like, I was really impressed.
You know
He
what's
stayed on script.
so funny?
Yeah.
It's like his opponents looked at his script like it's the funniest thing ever. And it's just like they try their hardest. Like they try to make this comparison, saying it's just like, isn't it just like Bane from The Dark Knight Rises?
Oh yeah.
That's exactly where he got his speech from. Like,
Yeah, he's
Really,
Bane,
guys.
Because Bane was evil and Trump is a Nazi, so it's like perfect.
Wasn't Bane a communist though?
no, Bane was a white knight actually in The Dark Knight. He was.
But I would say he's more of an anarchist.
Yeah, that
than anything
seems.
else,
Anarcho-communist.
which is it's
Oh,
kinda
boy.
funny it's kind of funny that they're calling Trump Bane when they're the anarchists and they're
I know, like
They're
masks and
calling
everything.
Trump everything. What haven't they called Trump other than president? Like,
I know.
Hashtag not.
Man, give it some time, man. These are just all these it's the daycare syndrome again, man. Sometimes you gotta let these fucking kids cry it out until they're ready to just take a nap and just
that
deal
Scream
with their
video.
lives of misery.
Did we all see the liberal Scream video?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
The
that was
best moment of the
amazing.
inauguration by far.
Mhm.
Oh my god,
I mean,
that's gonna be a meme history forever.
Oh, are you kidding? It
It's
already
gonna be
is.
like,
Yeah.
like, do you guys remember? I don't know if you do because you didn't go to state, but do you remember last year during the Michigan State game, the kid who had his hands over his head, and that just became a thing?
I haven't seen that.
No, I do not.
So I guess that's
I'm gonna have
just
to
sort
see
of a-
this.
I can picture the like meme though of the autistic screeching meme.
Yeah, the surrender cobra.
Yeah.
That was good. That one I really enjoyed, the autistic screeching meme.
Yeah. There was a couple comparisons already today with like a side by side of the person who was screaming and that meme. It was good. I just don't understand how anyone takes these people seriously. I don't even understand how they take themselves seriously.
I think the only people that take
It's because
take
they're
them seriously
bored,
are
man. Like
themselves.
Yeah, but I'm bored and I go on Twitter and shitpost, but I'm still a logical, rational human being. And I
Yeah,
even have
because,
I have a psychology education. Like I literally went to a university and did a social science and I escaped it. I just don't
Like-
understand.
it's I think it just preys on the people who have a certain proclivity to not feel like they get what they like, not having that understanding of balance, understanding what no means at times,
Yeah. It's like everyone has only child syndrome all of a sudden.
like literally, like this literally looks like this is what lack of discipline is displayed as right
I've
now.
been
It's
saying
like
that
some
actually. I feel like a
like,
lot of this
some-
is a result of kids' peers raising them, like kids raising themselves, which comes from lots of things, the internet existing, broken families being a thing. And parents are scared to parent their kids these days because if you parent your kids, you get someone yells at you for being a bad parent. It's like people just want to be friends with their kids. You have to raise your kids.
It's in a weird way. I don't want to come off as like ageist or anything, but I'm also just like
Fuck you.
Here we go.
yeah. I don't want to come off as ageist, but like real talk. Like I'm thinking about like man, like I think about like early childhood access to like technology, especially advanced technology. Like when I see like a 2-year-old grab like a Samsung Galaxy Note like phone and then like
Know what to
immediately
do with it?
yeah, exactly know what to do with it.
Mhm,
I'm just like, holy fuck, this is how it fucking starts right now. First of all, you're gonna hand your kid $800 worth of technology right there.
mhm.
As in most of my time when I was a kid, just like if I tried to snatch anything from my mom out of her hands, it's just like, no, get the fuck off of me. Like it's like, okay. No
Well, and it's
means
just like, what was the equivalent of that when we were kids, playing with our parents or playing with siblings or friends? Actually,
it's just like our parents, like they had the boundaries were set, whether big or small.
Yeah, my parents gave me a field guide and told me to read it.
that's rad.
What kind of
That's pretty badass, actually.
You have good parents.
Yeah, when I was like, 6 or 7, I memorized the field guide of insects in North America.
Oh,
That's
wow.
awesome.
That's awesome.
That's how my dad would ground me. He'd make me write book reports when I was in
When I
high
was
school.
6 or 7, I was collecting grasshoppers, not reading
Jesus.
field guides of insects.
See, when I was 6 or 7, I already had a collection of various insects with labels and things. Now I look back, most of those labels were wrong, but I was doing it.
Aw, little baby Mycoptera.
That's okay. That's awesome.
I think the term is larva.
And then,
sorry.
That's awesome.
Respect my pronouns.
So guys,
That's awesome.
Grash, are you reeling
I will
us
not
in?
respect your friend.
I was just gonna say this one I sent you guys on Twitter, but did you guys actually go to the "You Will Not Divide Us.us" that Shia LaBeouf set up?
I didn't. I saw the post. I saw the thing that said he's gonna do a 4-year live stream
Okay.
or something.
If you want to see
What?
some cancer,
Yeah.
some cancer live. This is a live stream.
Is he
I
doing
just
it?
clicked it. Yeah, it's I'm looking at Shia LaBeouf, who looks like a homeless man.
Send it in the chat. I need this.
And
yeah, please play this right now.
all it is him. Okay, I'm sending it to the Twitter chat real quick.
Do it.
But it's
Okay.
Shia LaBeouf and a bunch of like morons looking straight at the camera, going, "He will not divide us. He will not divide us."
No.
And earlier they had.
That's amazing.
Earlier it was Jaden Smith.
With
the
Jaden
cancer is
Smith?
actually- the cancer level has actually gone down at this point.
This is amazing.
Oh
Yeah, I just sent it to the chat.
no!
It's amazing. All these idiots are coming up. These spoiled rich kids. It looks like I'm like.
This could just be an elaborate troll, though.
They will not divide
This
us.
could be mocking the pretentiousness of performance
They will
art.
not divide us. It's
Yeah,
just-
but I think that was his point the whole time. Like Shia LaBeouf
That's
has been
it has
mocking
to be-
performance art for the last 3 years.
yeah, he has.
This is so great, and then people see what?
Yeah. I hope
Shia
to
LaBeouf
God
is-
he's
is-
trolling, but I have a feeling he's not.
He put a fucking paper bag over his fucking face and had an art music, had an art music show for it, and people
Yeah,
lined
he's
up all over the world.
a weird guy.
Are you,
Yeah, that
you
was-
guys
that
have
was
that?
like-
Look at this idiot in the orange.
I can't remember what that was called.
I want to
but
slap
I know.
him in the face.
This guy in the front who's like he's like spoken wording it. Like
he-
he's in a rap battle right now.
He keeps putting his hand over his mouth. It's like, what are you doing, you dumbass?
The one lady on the far right who's just standing there watching them, like, what are you idiots doing? Oh my
He will not
god.
divide us.
He will not divide us.
Divide us. You will not. And look at this. Look at this guy with the jean
Does someone want to share their screen?
1992 called and they want their
How
jacket
do
back.
we do that? Is anyone smart enough to know how to do that, bros? Oh, screen share.
No,
Shh.
yeah, I don't know how to do that because I don't.
You just
fucking-
do screen share. It's in the top left corner.
Did I do it? Did it work? I
Oh,
tried to
yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
No,
Yeah, it worked.
you had it.
Do you guys see it?
Yeah, we saw it. We still see it. Now it's
Look at
gone.
how ridiculous this is. Oh, the jacket lady walked up so she could start saying it.
Mikoptra, if you just click on Rini, then it'll display her screen,
Yeah, yeah.
and then
I
you
see
can,
it.
then you can view the cancer live.
You know what the most hilarious part about this is? All these people
Wow.
don't even care about Trump. They just want to hang out with Shia LaBeouf.
Where did she
What?
Why are you
He
guys
just hit
all
himself in the
pronouncing his
face.
name wrong?
Did you guys hear? How do you pronounce his name?
Shia LaBeouf.
LaBeouf?
Yeah,
No.
it is.
Buff is like a French word. It means beef.
I know.
He's
That's
French.
how you say it.
It's
LaBeouf.
not pronounced like that.
You know,
No, you need to listen to the Shia LaBeouf song like
Are you guys
100
watching?
times.
Are you guys watching Orange Jacket Man right now?
Look at this.
Yeah.
Are we all
Shit.
seeing this? I need you guys to confirm that I'm not hallucinating this.
no, he's definitely being a complete idiot.
He's busting a move. I like that.
This is like 1984 kind of chanting, though.
I wish, I wonder if I can make this live stream just the background of my computer for the next quarter.
Why do all these degenerate fuckbags look the fucking same?
Okay, and here's the other thing.
This is gonna last
Yeah, all their
about a week.
glasses are the exact same. Look at that; those 4 girls all have the exact
They
same
all look
glasses.
like
This is
horrific animals.
and the thing is, this is exactly the sort of thing
What's
that'll
this
make
guy
it.
doing? Doing crossing his fingers. Look at this idiot that just popped up. What is on his? Is that a gold? What is that gold pin? What
Hipster
is
John
that
Oliver's
shit?
here now.
Discount John Oliver. Is that what you said? That's amazing.
Discount John Oliver.
I bet all these pussies vape.
Dollar General John Oliver. What is
Right.
it? What is he crossing his fingers? What an idiot.
Dude, I like how it's the first day and people are already bored of this. This is supposed to
I
happen
know.
for 4 years. You can't get 3
Here's
people
the
to
thing,
stand in
though.
front of the camera.
Here's the thing. It is Inauguration Day, right? It is the day that Satan himself
Look at these people.
assumed the throne of power, right? And the best they can do is 15
You know what's so funny? This could also
mildly
have like a
interested millennials.
therapeutic agent to it also.
No,
Like if people have to trick themselves by doing this pretentious bullshit, it could probably just like program people to just be like saying like, hey, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't freak out over this fucking bullshit.
Okay, where is this being filmed?
I don't know. Probably in California, like LA or something.
Like they're all wearing like winter coats and stuff.
Oh, okay. It's the museum. Okay, look. Okay, I thought it was Los Angeles. It's the Museum of Moving Image, New York.
Okay,
Okay, that explains it.
Yeah, of course he would live in New York. He's too cool to live in LA.
You're telling me this is in New York and this is the best they could do?
Yeah.
This is one of the most liberal cities in the country.
Yeah. We have one girl left. Oh.
No. You got a guy to join him. Join her.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we don't know she's a her, guys. Let's not assume.
Yeah, let's not assume. She might be a Macoptera.
It's not. It's actually.
Oh yeah, look at her. She might be.
It's actually.
You never know.
Actions.
But it's
fly away with her scarf.
Yeah.
What is she trying to do?
I like how Shia LaBeouf can't even stay on Shia LaBeouf's live stream.
Oh man, this is really pathetic for not. I mean, the day that Satan assumes the throne, and this is the best they can do.
Really?
I mean, this is gonna last a couple of days, and then it's just gonna. They're just.
Can someone go there and just bring a boombox and just play "Never Come Down" really, really loud on the boombox? I bet you guys could get a bigger Trump crowd there.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be amazing if his live stream just turns into a Trump rally?
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Did she slay Elmo and wear his skin? I think she killed a Muppet and is wearing its dead skin. Oh, she's the most pretentious. She's the most pretentious yet. Look at her. Look at her face. She is. I guarantee this chick is some kind of acting student at NYU.
She's a gender studies major for sure. Yeah.
Yep.
She
has to work 15
now they're emphasizing us, guys.
Yeah.
Oh God, let's do it. Let's hear it.
Alrighty. As much as I hate to leave this party, I need to go and eat some food because I have not eaten yet today. So.
I was about to say the same thing myself because
we're running up on
munchies.
Munchies, exactly. You get me, Mikey. You get me.
We're well over an hour, so it's probably a good time to.
Yeah, we should do this again sometime though.
Yeah, we should.
Take our posting off of Twitter. Use our voices once in a while.
Yeah,
exercise.
Yeah, I put my fingers to rest.
The only thing I dislike about this format is there's no way to share memes really.
Yeah, that's
you could
true.
share memes on. You could do screen
sharing. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I could.
Yeah. Keep up.
Special memes for just for the live stream.
Yeah, I like it.
That is really funny though.
Alrighty. Have a good night, guys.
All right. Good night.
See ya.
Good night.
It's nice meeting you guys. We have to do this again. Brash, Jay, Greenie, Macoptera.
Great.
Y'all take it easy, man.
And Mike, where can we find you?
Oh yeah, you can find me at biggest_Mikey on Twitter, of course.
And
I have a podcast on SoundCloud and iTunes.
Called the
good stuff.
Just look at the
podcast.
Yes.
And
thank you, Brash.
Any shout outs from Macoptera or Jay?
I mean, I'm just on Twitter, so.
There's just on Twitter.
I'm
Twitter
like
is the center of it all.
least exciting of all of us, I'm sure.
Well, go ahead and give us your Twitter handle.
It's at Diplo_Macoptera.
That's
So.
DEPLO.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
If you look up Macoptera, I'm the only one.
It's true. I've done it.
Macoptera, MECOPTRA. Is that right?
TERA.
TERA. Okay.
That's why I said Macoptera. I'm not
Macoptera.
totally.
It's a
Sounded
common-
it out. It was wrong.
Hey, Jay, do you have a shout out you want to do? Where can we find you?
You can find me in everybody else's Twitter talking shit about him.
So accurate.
Very true.
In the live chat,
Pretty much,
in the beta.
Pretty much live chats in there, just talking.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Beauty in the Beta. We have Jay,
Yeah, just bringing down the ban hammer.
All right, good deal, guys. And then
ban anybody.
And if you're watching this, it's on my channel, so you already know where my channel is. But I'm at the Brash Rhino on Twitter. So with that, I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Thanks, guys. It was a lot of fun.
Yep.
Good night.
Everybody have a good day.
Later, guys.
See you.